What's good, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. It's your boy Ama FX. So this week was pretty good. In the whole, I took 3 trades. Two of those trades were a success, while one failed. So, but in the whole, there was discipline. That is the most amazing thing. So one of the trades hit SL probably because I jumped the gun. Okay, I should have waited a bit, but the 2 trades that were successful were already good trades. The entry was when there is volume, everything was in play. So yeah, so let's jump straight to my computer and let's review the trades together. What's good, guys? It's your boy Ama FX. So this was the trade I took today on USOIL. I wanted to short, so I was risking around 27 pips while I was targeting 88 pips. That made the potential of the trade to give me 1:3.1.26, which means if I was risking 1% of my account, I should be expecting to gain 3.62% in return. But this is one of those trades whereby what determines a professional trader is not when he's winning, but his attitude when he is actually losing. Okay, so everything was right until the New York session. When the volume was high, I entered this trade. Okay, now this is the reason why I entered this trade. I noticed that we have broken out from this point. We have taken out these sellers under 4 hours. Okay, so I noticed, we have taken out these sellers under 4 hours. So all I needed to do was to wait for a retracement in the opposite direction. So when you go over to the 5 minutes, okay, when we have taken them out here, I was seeing that we are gradually coming up. So as we are coming up, it's only natural for me to short from there. So when we met this one month case here, this was the point I entered. Let me pull this closer. Okay, yeah, it was at this point I entered. My stop loss was just above here. Yeah, I think it was like this. So I was risking 27 pips on this trade. But look at what happened. Instead of us to continue in the direction of the trend, okay, instead of us to continue in the direction of the trend, we decided to go against it, and this market continued to push up. But the good thing is this, okay, and this is why I'm happy. Yes, I lost money, but this is why I'm happy. Okay, I was risking, if you watch, I was risking 27 pips, but this market, as I'm recording this video, we have moved against my position 117 pips against me. Just imagine I did not put SL. So just imagine that. So yeah, this is just it. This was a wrong one, and I mean, it's okay. It's fine to be wrong sometimes. This was a trade I took on Wednesday. Okay, I mean, this was those trades that were very, very difficult. So I noticed that we were having our low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And one of the reasons why I took this trade was I defined the beginning of a bullish trend from the 4 hours. So whenever I notice that a BVN has formed under the 4 hours, I target to take my entry. Now, if you watch, there were sellers at this point. So this candle here took out those sellers. The buyers bought up to this point. I mean, it was very, very confusing because of the way this candle closed. It was very, 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 very confusing. So, but this 3 p.m. candle began here. It closed here. So I noticed that there is now kind of volume. Now what I did was I went to a lower time frame. Okay, now on a lower time frame, you notice that we started going against this trend. Okay, after I saw that we have broken out from this, I think this was that candle also, or probably this one. Now we started ranging and we did as if we were going down. So when we were going down, I noticed that the market is speedily going up. So we made this weekly kiss here and the market started going up. So once I see that we have closed with the body of the candle above this point, let me zoom out so that you can see. When I saw this candle here, I noticed that, man, this guy is going up. This guy is going up. So I entered for this trade and it went for about 1:2. Well, let me check. Yeah, 1:2.8. but the trade materialized around the next day, which was on Thursday. It materialized and we cashed in that 1:2. What's good, guys? So this was the final trade I took for the week. So this trade, I planned to take it right up to this point, at least to give me 1:3. But I ended up with 1:2, around 1:2.1 because of certain reasons. Okay, the first off was, let me tell us why I took this trade. So I saw that we have taken out these sellers at this point. Okay, I saw that we took out these sellers at this point. So what I will do is that I'll wait for the market to retrace a bit and then pull up. So this retracement came with the 3 p.m. volume. So I noticed that when volume kicked into the market, we started making series of higher lows and series of lower highs and lower lows. This was a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. But at this point, I noticed that the market started breaking the structure and there was volume coupled with there was a kiss around this point. So I noticed that the market wants to go up. So this was on Thursday, by the way. So I took this trade for buy. So fast forward to a bigger time frame so that we don't get confused. Yeah, what is it? Okay, yeah, this is it here. So fast forward to a bigger time frame. Okay, this looks pretty good. Okay, we are going up. Although this trade actually really confused me. But because of we took out these sellers here and took out the sellers here, I was bent on being bullish. But it confused me a lot when I saw this bearish candle. I was thinking that we might finally be going down. But what kept me in this trade was that I said, okay, if we are going down, I need an M, I need a BVN under these 4 hours. So I'm not getting it, and all I can see is that we have broken this structure. So why short? So I decided to long the market. So now longing this market, 3 p.m. candle, started going this way. But I noticed that there was a lot of indecision. Okay, so look at how many 4 hours candle. 1, 2, this is 8 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours, 24 hours. That's like almost a day from the time I took this trade. And the candle kept, going back and forth, going back and forth. I noticed that there was no much volume to push this trade to my desired destination. And coupled with the fact that there was news, okay, there was a meeting by FOMC meeting or whatever. So I think the traders were really anticipating the decision that we made in that meeting. And I started seeing rejection. So the best thing I could do is to cut the trade short. Yes, I intended to take it up to this point, but I also need to be reasonable. Now, this market taking out this guy here shows that we are really bullish under the daily time frame. Look at the daily time frame, what it looks like. So the daily time frame looks like this. So there are lots of sellers here. There are lots of sellers here. And when we're talking about breaking structure, if we take out this guy here, it means that we are going up. Like the trend is now full blown. So that is why I think this indecision is really tough here. So what I'm going to do is I will wait to be on the safer side in this type of trade. I need to wait for us to take out this guy here. No need claiming a Superman. Let me wait for us to take out this guy here. Then I know that finally we are really bullish. Or alternatively, I will wait for us to take out this guy and form a BVM, a bearish BVM, and immediately we take out these buyers at this point. Now this market is ripe for sales because we didn't take out this lower high here, and we're taking out a higher low. So if we take out this higher low under a higher time frame, I'll wait for us to retrace a bit and then I will short because we failed to take out this high. So this is how I'm going to probably play this market in the coming week. So yeah, this was a trade I took. I took 3 trades this week and 2 were a success. Okay, peace. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it was really insightful. So please kindly like, subscribe and comment so that we keep growing the channel together. Peace.